I'm going in. Look like it's snowing in. This thing that is getting money. What's up with you, Skee?
They think
What's
that
up with
is
y'all, man?
funny.
Yeah, because
Hey, it's been
I'm
a
getting
minute.
money. No, it has been a minute. I even kind of forgot the words there, man. But y'all know what's going on. Rooftop J, living room Skee as well with the piano in the background, man. We're trying to get some cash, man. It's Tuesday. Talking some WNBA picks here, man. What's up with you, Skee? Everything cool with you, my brother?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm glad we're talking WNBA. We might, NFL kind of beat me up the last 2 weeks. I ain't gonna lie. First week was amazing. The last 2 weeks, not so much. But I've won 6 of my last 7 in the WNBA. I
Okay.
had a really good start to the semifinals. So try to, roll that over to game 2.
I'm digging it. I'm digging. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Yeah, it's a couple game twos. Today we got our guy Ronald in the chat. So I'm saying everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show, all that good stuff, man. Hope everybody out there living a nice life, man. But everybody here, we still breathing. You see what I'm saying? So it's a good day already, man. But let's try to get some cash as well. Make it a great day here. It's all business on the show, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's get over here to the street to the first game up here. Skee, we going to the streets of New York in this one, man. We got the Liberty land 9 points at the house versus the Connecticut Sun. Bounce back J spot here, Skee. We know the home favorite coming off a loss in game 1. That was a good spot for the Sun, right? Losing all 4 regular season matchups. That was the kitchen sink game for the Sun there. And it was an early start as well, Skee. The Liberty they had no energy at all, bro. It was just like they was still asleep or hung over or whatever. So this is a regular time game. Something tells me that they come out here with a lot better energy, my guy. How are we looking at this game?
Hey, it's interesting. I had a query for that game 1, and it pretty much said, what you were saying. The teams that had a little bit more rest kind of come out a little rusty or whatever, and we saw that in the Sun game. They jumped out early, but now in game 2, Liberty are not going to be, that you're going to get the maximum 100% effort in this one. This is the same kind of spot that you look in the NBA when the favorite lose the first game. They're going to come back out and smack them up in game number 2. So I just think the Liberty bring it from the start. They're a much better team. They got a lot of advantages. They weren't getting a whole lot of foul calls. And as long as they just play together and play the game that they've been playing towards the second half of the season, I see them getting a comfortable win here. I think it's one of those spots where you could bet it every single way. You know how you like to do. But
Yeah, Smack City type spot, man.
I just I think the advantage for the Liberty is after this, like the Sun are a really good first quarter team. That goes back a
Right.
few years. And so I would prefer for my bet to involve after some of those starters come off the court. So I prefer the first half or the full game for the Liberty. And I do think it's a Smack City spot.
No, I'm right there with you, man. Like I said, I didn't bet. I'm right there with you, but I still feel like it's a spot where they got to come out with a lot more energy, even to start in the first quarter, because that's why they got down in that game. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the coach was saying in the post game interviews as well. That we got to come out with a lot more energy. They know that in the first quarter and in the third quarter they came out really flat. So that tells me, I mean, if they're going to bring the energy, I do think it comes from the start in this one. You can't let the Sun come out here and be the aggressors even in the first quarter. You have to be the aggressor. You have to play the defense here. The only way I could look here, Skee, is Liberty first quarter, first half, full game. I did put a little something on the first half, -5 last night, but I leaned the first quarter. It was at -2.5 at a spot last night, man. And then I get there and they didn't have it available. You know what I'm saying? So it's like -3, -3.5. But I still feel like I don't see a scenario where the Liberty don't come out here flying around on defense. What do you think about Sun team total under? It's crazy, bro, because I was looking at this shit all morning. I didn't bet it. It was at 76. It's down like to 75, 74.5 because the total was moving as well. The full game combined total was like 161. Now it's down to 159. So obviously that means Sun team total is gonna get smaller as well. But I feel like the Liberty really come out here and lock up on defense, bro. That's how I look at it. And then let them build off their offense. They had 0 fast break points in the first game. I did not see that shit happening here once again. I think they try to lock up on defense, get out in transition, play with a lot better energy. Mainly Sabrina and Stewie there. What you think about Sun team total under?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But if you tell me that the Sun, failed to score 75 points, I would say that the Liberty are more than likely going to cover the game. So I'll be comfortable betting the Liberty minus, maybe a little bit more than the Sun team total under, but I do think they can clamp up and that can still hit. I want to see if this works, Ronald. Jay, RC style. That's what I'm thinking, Ronald
Yeah.
style. See if I can share this query on the screen with us. Can you see that?
No, I can't see it. No, it'll have to be. Oh, let me see. I can see it. That's
All right, so
nice. Okay.
you see that right there. So this is pretty much playoff home favorites coming off a loss at home. They also lost to the previous opponent. It wouldn't allow me to type in game number 2. So that's the
Yeah.
best way that I could get it in there. And you see they're 16-1 straight up, winning by an average of 10.6 points per game, 12-4 against the spread. Just look at quarter 1 and quarter 2. I mean, they're winning quarter 1 by about 4 points. They're winning quarter 2 by close to 5 points. So that's why I just think the real play is going to be in the first half. And the Liberty so far this season, after a loss, at home especially, they bounced back. They're winning by an average of I think it was 14 points in the first half.
Yeah, and that's a good spot. It's a good point as well because, excuse me, obviously that's the peak spot. Like you want to come out and have the great game to start with. So I'm saying you want to get off on a good start. And complacency wise, we look at the mindset of the players. The Sun can kind of not just you want to be fat and happy. Obviously, if you want to win this series, you got to try and punch them in the mouth every game. But there's a sense of complacency when you win that first game on the road. Now you stole home court advantage. You kind of went over there and done your job to win one of the games. If the game gets away from them, which it probably will, then they probably just kind of let go. All right, you know what I'm saying? We lost this one. It's 1-1. Going back, the next game is in Connecticut, right? So this is a best of 5 series here. So if they let go of the ropes, it's 6-8 point game late. They're just gonna be all right, forget it. We're gonna. We came in and did our job. See what I'm saying? We're going to try to get one at the house now. Kind of sort of not really just giving up, but just all right, you know what I'm saying? We did our job, bro. So I think this one could definitely get away from them. I can only look towards Liberty in the trifecta spot. Personally, I don't really trust WNBA enough to be taking the trifecta like I do in the NBA, but I know that it's the spot though. You see what I'm saying? What do we talk about all the time? It's one of those spots where you kind of just take it, whatever you're going to take, first quarter, first half, or full game, or Sun team total under. This is a spot. It's a situation play that it's going to hit at least 7 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Not every time, but 7 times out of 10. Personally, if I really like something, I think Sun team total under is a really good look. I think they come out there fucking flying. I think Liberty come into play on defense, bro. Sun, they don't do as nearly as well offense. And like you said, they were getting the calls. Sun team total under with Liberty first half as well. That's what I'm liking there. See, anything else on this one, my brother?
I agree 100%. As far as my favorite out of the trifecta is the Liberty first half, just like Don Play said down there. And I agree with you, Capper, too, because the Liberty had only 2 points in the paint or a couple points in the paint. They got the size advantage.
Yeah, and
if they get some of them foul calls, they're going to eat. And like you said, if you get them in foul trouble, it's a wrap for the Suns. So I'm not mad. My thought process is I'll take the first half. If for some reason they do not cover the first half, I'll go in and bet the second half.
That's a fact there. Now I'm with Ronald there. If they get in a foul call, the refs probably switch here. They knew that it's almost like the Sun was supposed to get one of those games. It was not the Liberty's game. In this one, I see the Sun get frustrated, not getting their foul calls, and the Liberty getting all the little ticky-tack shit. You see what I'm saying? So I could see Liberty team total going over, Sun team total going under, and a trifecta Smack City spot. That's the only way to look in this game, in my opinion, guys. Paul View got some shit, got some plays as well, man. But that's enough on this game. You already know how we was going to be looking at it. Let's go over here to the next game. We're going to the streets of Vegas here, down the street from my guy Skee. Aces laying 10.5 points at the house versus the Dallas Wings, getting 10.5 on a roll. Total sitting at 175 here, Skee. Do you think this is another over spot, or do you think the Wings maybe try to clamp up on defense a little bit more? We know that they have the size advantage down low with McCowan and Kalani Brown.
Yeah, they could definitely, come back with the length, with their size and all that stuff. But I don't know, the Aces are just so well rounded. It makes me uncomfortable. At the same time, I just, I do think the Wings can play a little bit better. They played a little bit of triangle. The Aces played a little bit of triangle and 2 against the Wings, trying to take Sabally and Enrique out the game, or just giving them extra attention. So now that they've seen that one time, I'm pretty sure that they have, talked about ways to adjust and be able to score better on that. So I think,
man, it was hot to mention this. It's hot to mention this.
One of these quarters out of the first 2 quarters, and I said this last game, and I bet it last game. One of the first 2 quarters, you're gonna get a 50-point quarter. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. So if I was playing the total, I prefer the first half over, I think it was 88 and a half. And, maybe the second half they start to clamp up a little bit, but I still wouldn't be talking anybody off and over for the full game.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Yeah, I don't really have looks on the total. Personally, I can't say Skee. I had for a second, I kind of forgot that this was best of five. I was like, the Wings gonna give it their all here because this is the game where, I mean, if they lose and we've seen the Wings, so they did get blown out a few times versus the Aces, but we also saw them win outright in Vegas. You see what I'm saying? So we know matchup wise, if the whole thing with the Wings, they got to play like their best game. I don't fucking like. I mean, we know Enrique. She could be sporadic. She can be good, but she can be really horrible for a team as well, man. So I don't know, bro. It's just I do think the Wings can hang with them. I do think that they can like keep this game a lot closer as well. Like, look, because I mean, you look at it, I feel like they played a bad game. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They played good first quarter, first half, but even in the second half, I mean, the fact that you only lost that game by 14 with Asia doing what she did and them doing whatever they want on offense, you know what I'm saying? What they scored 97 points. So even then, you still kept it within 14. I just feel like if the Wings watch some film, understand how they need to guard the Aces, you know what I'm saying? Use their advantage with McCown, how she does with the offensive boards and shit. Like, you got to put a body on Wilson ass, man. You got to be big down there, Kalani Brown. So they do have some matchup advantages. I lean towards the Wings plus the 10.5 here if I'm betting it. I don't think they'll win, but I definitely think they can match. I mean, this is one of the teams that can really match up well with the Aces. It's all about the defense. They can score with them. They got to lock up. You can't be letting them get 97 points in a playoff game. So they got to lock up on that. Sabali, she's an absolute baller. See, I must say. So they got a big three in McCowan, Sabali, and Enrique. I mean, you can kind of almost throw Natasha Howard in there, but she's kind of, you know what I'm saying, wishy-washy. But I still feel like they can with them. All the money is on the Aces. I think maybe they win this game by seven or 8 points. You know what I'm saying? But don't cover the spread. I can only look towards the Wings in this one plus the 10.5. And if they do lose, I'm taking them in game 3 for sure. Spread and money line. You dig it, Skee? What you think? You think the Wings could possibly cover this one?
I agree with the thought process that if they lose, I'll be looking heavy at them in game 3.
That's
but
a fact. Look at Ron
Crawford. I would want to ride with my guy Ron too. I would not.
You like Dallas, Skee?
I would not bet the Aces. I do. I love the city. I should go out there for game 3. They treated me nice in Dallas.
Nah, that's a fact.
I could only look towards Dallas plus the point. There's no way that I would get there with the Aces. So I agree with that.
I like it, man. Let's get up out of here, man.
I just don't trust that. I don't trust the Wings to play defense for real. If the Wings are going to be in the game, it's going to be because they're scoring. That's my thought.
That's a fact. That's a fact there. Aces defense, especially give up points, especially third to fourth quarter. No, I can dig that. I can dig it, man. But yeah, I heavily lean Wings. It's not a strong enough play, you know what I'm saying, for me to bet, but it's Wings or nothing for me there. I found this real good wing spot too, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, there you go. But let's get out of here, my brother. What you got to promote for us over at Wager Talk, man? I know you've been hitting the NFL plays. I know you've been hitting the WNBA plays. NBA finna come up. What you got going for us, my guy, at Wager Talk?
Yeah, NBA slowly creeping up. I think, we got less than a month now. So,
man, I'm betting preseason and everything. I don't give
a Oh, well, then you got like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yep, October 5th.
So, yeah, that's my birthday. NBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we might have to have some fun, man.
Yeah, have to have some fun.
But I just promote my NBA. I had a really good season last season. I think I gained close to 130 units. They got some kind of early bird special over there at Wager Talk. So if you want to ride with me for the whole year, you can get involved there. I still will do shows pretty much every day if you don't want to do that. So have that. And NFL, I'm going to turn it around. I think I'm down like 1 unit after a pretty terrible week 3. So I'll give you guys my best bet for today if you watch the show. It's up there for sale at Wager Talk, but we already talked about it. Y'all know what it is. You should know what it is.
You should know.
First half. I got -4.5, but I'll still take -5.5. I think they up by like 8 to 10 points or 8+ points at halftime. So that's the first half. Don't be surprised if they take them Smack City.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I like the shirt too. Joshua said that's his birthday too, Skee. So Josh, you might have to meet us out there in Vegas. I got tickets. I got to cash out there. So I might have to come back here pretty soon. I mean, I got a whole year, but I know that shit's going on with MGM and Caesars and shit. When I come, I want everything to be right. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I need the cash and I need it now. What do you say? It's my money and I need it now.
What's that? Remember that commercial?
What's that? JG Wentworth or
I
some
know
shit.
that sound
It's
right.
my money. And I
And
need
I
it
want it
now, man.
now.
Yeah, get my cash, man. So I'll be back out there, but I want to do like why some preseason
Oh
too, because I'm
yeah,
gonna try to smack them up for some bands. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
you
get some
right.
money in preseason as well, man. But that's the show, man. That's the show. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Liberty first half, my guy. Put a little something on it, -5. But the way I'm looking at the game, Liberty first quarter, first half, full game, and I think that the Sun team total goes under as well. I think the Liberty come out here with you. I think you're gonna see a shift in energy. You know what I'm saying from the now they're gonna come out ready to go. They know it's an absolute must-win spot. Backs against the wall. You see what I'm saying? Not against the wall, but they're gonna come out to play. In my opinion, here, I think Stewie and Sabrina have a lot better game here, and they're gonna get the foul calls as well. So that's why I'm looking at it, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. That's the show, my guys. Let's get
You
this
got the
fucking case.
and the chat love it. You got it stuck in my head now. I know I got the song in my head now. 377 cash now.
Damn, man, that take it back right there, man. But I hope everybody have a great day, man. See what I'm saying? I'm finna get out of here, go get some breakfast. I'm hungry as hell, man. But hope everybody have a good day, man. Y'all go get a workout in if y'all can. Your ass too, Skee. Go get you a little workout in. Some cardio. It'll keep you healthy, man. It's good for your
You
immune
said take a
system, my
shot?
guys.
What'd you say? Take a
This
shot?
guy here, man. This guy. Take a shot after you work out. After you work out, you can do whatever the hell you want. It's
All
us
right.
against the bookies, man. Let's get some cash, man. Bankroll management always important. Obviously, no matter the plays that we give out, if you don't manage your bankroll right, it doesn't matter, man. But let's get this cash. We out. NBA season coming soon. Let's go. Y'all lock in, man. Y'all have a good day. We out. Let's get this cash.